Well, this was just pain and agony from the start. But a review is a review. So let's get to it. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Drew, also known as KUK99, and yes, I'm back with another video, and this is my KU review for the KU and K-State football game that just happened a couple minutes ago. And the Jayhawks fell to the Wildcats 55-14. So, I'm going to do the KU review. As you can tell, I actually have a football helmet here to actually kind of coincide with the game. So, for those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game. I give a player of the game on the offense and defensive side of the ball, and players who need to improve on both sides of the ball. So, without further ado, let's get this crazy game out of the way. So first, let's start off with the positives, and let's start with the first quarter, because that was basically our best quarter against the Wildcats. And right now, we forced 7 penalties in the game in the first quarter against the Wildcats, which for our defense and offense, that's great. They didn't do great. We held K-State to 4-13 on third down. On the offensive side of the ball, 17 first downs in this game, so that's a plus from the last game. Also 320 total yards, 200 passing yards, 113 rushing yards. We also recovered a fumble on defense. We had the most time of possession. Not that many penalties. Other than that, that's pretty much it for positives. To the negatives we go, and forcing K-State to score 55 is awful. And honestly, in this game, the offense and defensive side of the ball wasn't their main getaway. It was special teams, and they scored a pick six, 2 punt returns in this game, and that should not happen. The guy, I don't know I forgot who the guy's name was, but K-State's punt returner is the first player in their school history to return 2 punts for a touchdown, and that's not good. I think our special teams coach should be fired on the spot, no questions asked. We also muffed punts. It was just a travesty, and I don't see us winning a game now for the rest of the season. Now we get on to the players in the game, first on the offensive side of the ball and then defense. And for the offensive side of the ball, I want to try and give it to 2 players. First off, I'm going to give it to Kwame Lassiter. 7 catches for 58 yards. He did amazing. I think that's the most by a receiver all season on catches. I don't know. Also, Velton Gardner in a good game. 16 carries for 72 yards as well. But Jalen Daniels, I was so mad that he got the starting job, and he shut me up. 22 of 39 for 207 yards and an interception, but he also had 17 carries for 27 yards and 2 scores. So he did the majority of the work by himself in this game, and I give Jalen Daniels a ton of credit. Defensive side of the ball, not really much choices here. First off is Kyron Johnson. After getting DQ'd in the last game, he finally finished with 6 tackles, 5 of them solo, 2 TFLs, and then he also had a sack in this game, over a loss of 11. So that was great. Others I can see are Kenny Logan. He had 6 tackles. Denzel Feaster had 4. Stephen Parker had 5. He also had a sack as well. Other than that, there really wasn't that many people for the defense. People who need to improve. Let's just start with the offensive side of the ball. I gotta take a little look or something. Devin Hinshaw is a guy that I just couldn't back myself up on. 6 carries for 15 yards, or excuse me, 14 yards. 6 carries for 14 yards, on the ground, and then receiving he had a catch for 9. That just does not look good on paper. Also, Andrew Parchment didn't record a single catch. He was attempted to get a catch, but nothing going for him. He had a touchdown catch that did get taken away after review, but Hishaw didn't do much for me, so that's why I think he needs to improve on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, our defensive ends, or our defensive line, I should say, so Terry, Malcolm Lee, Sam Burt, those guys were not great. Also, Ricky Thomas got lucky that he did not get charged with a targeting call, because he did lower his helmet. So, but other than that, the D line of 93, 95, and 99, you need to do better, because they ran through us like no one's business. So that's pretty much it for people who need to improve. And that is it for my KU football review of the KU K-State game. Again, the final score was in favor of the Wildcats, 55-14. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and helmet bonk that notification bell. I don't know why I'm using this helmet very often, but I just saw it sitting around, so I was like, well, good decor. But anyway, push that notification bell, tell your friends about these videos, and I should see you again for hopefully a vlog or a review of the KU Iowa State game. That'll be next week, Halloween night, or Halloween morning, I should say. But until then, have a good day, and as always, never ever bring exotic dancers to the field house. Peace. Also, I look totally weird with this thing on. Yeah.